Welcome back. President Trump talked with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy on the phone today, saying everything is on track in regards to pursuing peace with Russia.
It comes after a limited ceasefire was reached yesterday during a phone call between the president and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Erica Brown has more details from the White House.
Sirens wailed over the skyline in Kyiv as Russian strikes on the Ukrainian capital continued. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy asked President Trump for help stopping the attacks during a one-hour phone call Wednesday morning.
President Zelenskyy asked for additional air defense systems to protect his civilians, particularly Patriot missile systems, and President Trump agreed to work with him to find what was available, particularly in Europe.
Trump and Zelenskyy discussed the possibility of a full ceasefire, and they agreed to send technical teams to Saudi Arabia next week to work on the details of a potential truce.
That full-on ceasefire has a lot to do with this 2,000-kilometer line that where the Ukrainians are lined up against the Russians. It's complicated. There are different battlefield conditions in various spots. That's for the technical teams to figure it out.
Russia and Ukraine accused each other of breaking the terms of the partial ceasefire, but they both followed through with a prisoner exchange involving 175 soldiers from each side. A federal judge has now given the Trump administration until Thursday to explain why they allegedly ignored a judge's ruling to turn around flights deporting Venezuelan migrants to a prison in El Salvador.
The judge in this case is essentially trying to say that the president doesn't have the executive authority to deport foreign terrorists from our American soil.
Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act, a wartime law allowing the deportations of people from an enemy nation without due process protections. The administration claims, without offering evidence, that the migrants on the flight were gang members and terrorists.
Now, the judge has given the government until noon on Thursday to explain if they violate his order. The White House says the information concerns national security and accuses the judge of being, quote, an activist judge.